my injury on August 23rd, 1993. In a heartbeat, my entire life changed. I went from being a full-time college student to basically starting my life from scratch. And it helped. Out of the worst came the best. I came back to who I should be, and I help people on a daily basis. One of my favorite things to do is to go to the schools and speak about making safe choices, and I feel that's one of the main reasons I'm left. I got my second chance when I had my injuries, and I feel I have to pay it forward by helping other people, especially children, make the right choices in life. With hopefully my experience will help them to do so. It was the hardest thing I ever had to do in my life, surviving my head trauma and coming back from it. But it was worth every second of it to get where I am today. The first time I relearned to walk, I was in tremendous pain constantly because I've learned to walk with one hip faced the wrong way when I relearned. But I was determined that I was not going to live my life out in a wheelchair. I had to be me. Since the combination of the memory loss and other cognitive issues I suffered as a result of my traumatic brain injury, it was very hard for me to find jobs. I found that a lot of people just didn't understand the troubles that I faced. But on the other end of things, there were some wonderful people who really took the time to get educated about it, and I'm glad for those experiences as well. But as I've said before, I'll say it again, I mean, that's my true mission in life, to educate others, and I really feel that's my purpose for being able to come back and live out the rest of my life. There's a few things that I feel that people need to be educated about. The first one is that you just can't judge a book by its cover. You really have to get to know the people and what they're facing in life to really understand where they're coming from. I also feel that a lot of people, no matter how brilliant they are, sometimes take too many choices. They drive when they're retired, or they're not feeling well, or maybe they've had a drink or two and they don't realize that the little choices we make in life could actually be game changers. On the way home from shopping for my senior year of college at Geneseo, my aunt had what doctors believe may have been either a heart attack possibly, or an aneurysm at the wheel. They really can't say to this day. But she went off the road, hit a tree and spun around it, and as you may guess, she didn't survive. So we really to this day don't know what happened. But in the process, although I was belted I sustained a bad traumatic brain injury, almost losing my life in the process. I've had to advocate a lot for myself over the years. I can think of one big instance that was years ago. Because my husband Scott and myself are both on waivers, we were told by people who know that there's no way that we could get married. Well, I refused to accept that fact. I'd found my soulmate and we were going to get married. So we found out about the story, what needed to be done, and we had our caseload combined. And as I briefly addressed, I'll say more on it, we were happily married for 10 years, and I wouldn't trade that for all the chocolate and Hershey. Please never forget that every individual is so brilliant in his or her own way. And the things that my peers and I have gone through and come back from are just too amazing to discount. And because of that, we need, as a community, the traumatic brain injury community needs to be valued more, and also we need jobs. We're very hardworking, giving people. We need to make our voice known. This is true. I mean, I'm living my life in full color rather than black and white because of it.